What if I convinced the entire world that God is inside them? What would that do? There are many things one has to do in order to understand that God is inside you. First of all, a person needs to no longer be a man or a woman, to not see yourself as a man or a woman, to not compare yourself as a man or a woman. Look around you. If you see a woman and you were born a woman, don't compare yourself to them. Just be here in this moment. Do not think that you're a man. Don't think that you're a woman. Don't compare yourself to anything. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Don't think that you have to be a certain way because you're a man. Don't think you have to be a certain way because you're a woman. When you see men or women, don't think you're one of them. See yourself as a being that's just here in this moment. That's just the first step. Second thing one has to do is give up processed food and sugar. To live on a diet that is completely one ingredient. Everything that you make is one ingredient. Stay away from eating animals if you can, because you will pick up on the hormones of those animals. Stress, the feelings, the emotions of those animals. Number three, don't attach to anyone. Understand that it's not your job to make anyone happy, and it's no one's job to make you happy. The only way to be present and understand that God is inside you and be connected with God in all things is to not attach to a man, a woman, have children, have anything that will take you out of the present moment. If you choose relationships, even if it's with a dog, cat, human, children, any of those things will make you think and worry and stress what you need to provide for them, how much money you need to make, where you need to live, what you need to buy, who you need to become for them. You can never be settled in the mind. You'll always have a mind that's rushing, worrying, thinking, living in fear, living in desire. And then there's the fear of losing people. But you only are afraid of losing people when you rely on other people to make you happy. or when you think it's your job to make other people happy. It is very dangerous to think that it is your job to make other people happy. And it is extremely dangerous to rely on other people to make you happy. Attachment will bring you further away from being present, becoming the stillness, being in the state of God, all things, creation. I just want to state for the record that I only say the word God for the Western people. I don't like to call it anything. I don't like to call God God because it's nameless. It has no name. It's just a feeling. You either feel the energy of it or you don't. You're either in it or you're not. You need nothing when you're in it. You need nothing when you're in the feeling. You're just here. Humans make a lot of noise because they need to constantly entertain themselves. Entertain themselves with things that are outside of themselves, like boats that you hear in the background. Always needing something to fulfill themselves. When a person doesn't feel whole, they start to want things. Whether it's people, items, boats, cars, driving very quickly, slamming things. Anger arises when a person does not feel whole. Depression arises. Never being satisfied, always wanting more arises when a person does not feel whole. And the only way to feel whole is to be present, connected with the feeling. If you want to call it God, call it God. But that is the true way to being pure and whole, not needing anything, and just being able to be within, live within, and understand everything around you. Be connected with everything around you. Understand that death is another stage of life. It is completely okay. Everything has a beginning and everything has an end. There should be no worry within.